From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery towards second. And this is taken for the out. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he is out on the tag. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Nolan Arenado.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Cozart is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Striding in, Will Myers. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Will Myers.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hicks. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Joaquin Schreiber. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Joaquin Schreiber.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Van Slyke is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 8th.
Stepping in, Zach Cozart. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury racing back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Joe Panik, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. For Cozart, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Baseman, Matt Holliday.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. On the ground up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box. Scott Van Slyke. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Span racing back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double. Here's Didi Gregorius hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Slice down the left side, but foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that's the stepping in and ready for another shot. Denard Span. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Runners on the move for second. There's a drive out to left center field. Span is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Holiday. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run. This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Myers. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence, going back on it, he gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
First
Center
pitch
fielder,
coming. Here it is. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he looks at ball one here.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A check in at first here by Moore. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. So striding in, Joaquin Schreiber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Joaquin Schreiber.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Chasing accurate is Van Slyke. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swings through the slider there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And there's ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Stepping in, Victor Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Victor.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Under it is Rizzo. One away. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, number 2, Denard.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Scott Van Slyke. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bryant is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now Moore with a 1-2. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chris Bryant.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Will Myers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2-2.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Joaquin Schreiber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Corey Guerin enters to do the pitching in the box.
Nolan Arenado. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1. Ready once again, Victor Martinez. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 17.
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The batter number 14.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hunter Pence
takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart.
And I thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Ellsbury. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Van Slyke. And that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Left fielder. Scott.
Weekly hit to third. Bryant gloves it. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Now playing first base.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In the air out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And that ends the inning. In now. Buster Posey.
The catcher, number 28. Buster Posey.
Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Tyler Clippard.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Van Slyke is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks.
For the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Throw over to first. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, third
Hunter
baseman,
Strickland answers the call now. Look.
Arenado. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Victor Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there, 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back. Stepping in, Will Myers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Very softly hit to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Joaquin Schreiber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Van Slyke comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And that misses for ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Starlin Castro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Striding in, Scott Van Slyke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. David Dahl will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. Will Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and he misses it. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Brian Morris is called upon to get the final.
The Giants, number 57, Brian Morris.
Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 thus far. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Into the box now, Joe Panik. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tommy Lane takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Tommy Lane. A defensive change for the Yankees.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys, and start over. And have the confidence you can win it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Dahl, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Sergio Romo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sergio Romo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
After it is Ellsbury. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Center fielder.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart into shallow left, but he won't get there, and that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.